Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the players of the NSDF 2019 ITTF World Junior Table Tennis Championships Junior Girls Doubles Finals. Representing Japan, KIHARA Miyuu, NAGASAKI Miyu. Representing People's Republic of China, KUAIman and SHI Xunyao. Umpire for the match, Axel Ambergs from Latvia. Assistant umpire, Amit Kumar Singh from India. Sit back and enjoy the match.
Well, a bit of a deja vu at the moment. Miyu Nagasaki, the world junior singles champion. As from today, there she is next to Miyu KIHARA. Has already played up against SHI Xunyao in the mixed doubles final. Now it's the girls doubles final. Or should I say, SHI Xunyao's played up against Miyu KIHARA. So I'm going to open up the live chat now and start responding to some comments. What do you guys think about the newly crowned World Junior Champions? And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer anything that you guys want to know. As long as it's table tennis related, of course. Miyu KIHARA losing to kuaiman in the singles, so it's a chance for her to get revenge in the doubles here. Can Nagasaki add this doubles crown to her singles? Wouldn't it be an amazing tournament for her if she could? One that she'd probably remember for the rest of her life and career. SHI Xunyao lost 4-0 to Ojo, the 14-year-old chopper who got to the final of singles. So I'm guessing all the players on this table know each other pretty well because of the drama that's unfolded over the past week. Jordan Duran asks, do you think Tagami should have won? Well, I think he definitely had a chance, Jordan, especially after he beat Zhu Yingbin in the last 16. I thought, wow, this guy could be the person to beat at the moment, especially after I've been watching him in the T-League, the new Japanese league. I thought he's very, very strong. He's beaten a few good players already in the men's top 100 ranking list, so in terms of potential, he's got a lot of potential, but if you look at how Zhang Peng played in the rounds up to the final, he was very dominant. So I think we've got a deserved champion. And after all, he did beat Tagami in the semi-final 4 games to 1, which is pretty convincing. I hope that answers your question, Jordan.
Love 2.
Japanese have been very strong in this competition as far as doubles go. I'm not sure if you saw the mixed doubles final with KIHARA and Yukiya Uda against Zhu Yingbin and SHI Xunyao in the final, but it was 3 straight games. It was a dominating win.
3-all.
Kuaiman goes for the killer forehand flick. Yukiya Uda and other Japanese players up in the stands supporting their girls. And a service error for SHI Xunyao.
Three, 4. All.
There she is, the current World Junior Champion, Nagasaki. She'll be over the moon, and it's admirable that she's continuing the fighting spirit even after in such a way. The fitness of these players is very, very impressive as well, because trust me, these competitions can be mentally draining as much as physically draining.
4-6.
6-4 to the Japanese girls.
Seven. Seven, 5.
Nagasaki actually beat Kuaiman en route to the final.
8-5.
But obviously it's doubles, so the tactics are going to be different.
5-9.
The Japanese storming into a lead, 9-5. Again, Kuaiman goes for the flip, but it's shallow on the table and has a lot of backspin. Pushes that time, but it's a fantastic pickup from Nagasaki. 11-5 to the Japanese. actually Kim Un-sung that beat Kuaiman in the quarterfinals. Nagasaki beating Chen Yi. Don't forget, this is the second last match of the championships. The boys doubles finishes us off with a bang.
Okay. Second game.
And I hope that all of you guys have enjoyed watching this new era of table tennis as much as we have here live at the tournament.
1-love.
Fantastic recovery from the Chinese. I thought that point had Japan written all over it. SHI Xunyao doing well. Firepower, but KIHARA comes across it with the pimples. Flat hit. She's smiley, isn't she? You can tell she loves competing. And everyone loves watching someone with a smile on their face.
One, two.
I think the way the Japanese have been able to sort of counteract the ability of the Chinese has been through the use of the hook service, varied services, and slow spin.
2-3.
If you play Chinese at their own game, if you play quick, they're so good at using that pace against you, and they're so good in the open rally. If you slow things down,
3-all.
slow spin, especially with good quality and deep on the table, it's a very hard shot to deal with. And for example, Nagasaki as well, she's been using the strawberry flick really often, and the ability to flick in table tennis now is unquestionably important as part of the modern game. Before serves, before when you had serves, you were more confident that you'd be winning most of the points. Nowadays, because a lot of the top players can flick, you can earn advantage in the rally straight from the receive, whereas before it wasn't really an option until the shot came along and developed in the way that it did.
Time out, China.
And the Japanese doubling the lead. Again, you can just see like how relaxed they are in the doubles, and could they take another title here? I bet Nagasaki's licking her lips. She won't have enough space for all these trophies the way she's going. The Japanese coaches seem relaxed, seem to have assurance and confidence in KIHARA and Nagasaki. They have a comfortably cushioned lead in the second. The Chinese have twice as much work to do to catch up. Well counted. It was a slow, greasy spin up from Nagasaki. Well dealt with.
6-5.
No! 7-5, the Japanese keep the noses in front. Kuaiman's missed a few openings. Seems like if you touch short to her, she makes a few unforced errors. Perhaps she's not just in the best form, maybe she's normally good at that. I haven't watched her particularly on the senior circuit because she hasn't really been active on it. She is only 15 years old. The left-hander on screen.
8-6.
Look at the firepower coming in. Even with a closed racket angle, it's hard to block that sort of a bomb. Look at that. Beautiful down the line from Miyuu. KIHARA took it right in front of her body, gave the Chinese no breathing room. And the lead remains at 3 points. The Chinese timeout materializes into nothingness.
6-10.
And furthermore, 4 game points. Poor old Chinese players. Perhaps a wake-up call. Well, Kuaiman unable to make the block down. All-out aggression from the yellow rays of sunshine. They return to the corner with high morale. And I wonder what the coach is going to say. Perhaps just continue as you mean to go on. Or should I say start as you mean to go on. But they've started well. And they will mean to finish this off as soon as possible. Hopefully, in their heads, this game coming up. Chinese have struggled since the start. And they need the next 3 games. Can you guys see it happening? Could you see the Chinese pairing coming back? I think personally the Japanese are too strong at the moment at doubles. The way they're playing is remarkable. Few of you guys in the chat talking about the Men's World Cup that's just happened as well.
Game.
Looks like Fan Zhendong's defeated Haramoto in the final. Amazing that Haramoto beat Ma Long again. It's still 3-2 to Ma Long head-to-head with Haramoto. Haramoto hasn't beaten him since the Japan Open. But what a gifted player. Crazy, isn't it, that Haramoto is actually young enough to be playing this tournament right now.
2-1.
But he's actually playing the Men's World Cup instead. Lin Yunju's 18 years old. I'm not sure whether he's still young enough anymore. It depends if he's got a good birthday.
2-all.
Again, because it's another China-Japan final in this event. I'm thinking about the Olympic Games next summer in Tokyo 2020. Who do you think will represent China and Japan in the men and women's singles? There's only 2 spots available, 3 for the team, 2 for the singles. Who do you guys think the Chinese and Japanese coaches will pick?
3-4.
I mean, in the singles, I could definitely see Haramoto playing. He's the highest ranked Japanese player. And all the hype is to do with him playing. I'd imagine the same for Miyama Ito. The other space for Japan's difficult because you've got Kokiniwa, Mitsutani. And there's other strong players like the Yoshimura brothers, Yuya Oshima, Matasaka Moritsuno.
4-5.
Jin Takuya. For China, I'm guessing if he's fit and well, you have to give him a chance to defend his title from Rio. But that's if he's fit. Something about me just hopes that Xu Xin can play. He's such an entertaining player to watch, and he's never had the chance to play the Olympic singles.
6-4.
But Fan Zhendong, obviously the man most in form at the moment, best player in the world in my opinion at the moment. What a fade from Kuaiman though, textbook timing. I'm getting carried away with all these topics happening in the table tennis world.
Right. Players not ready. Four, 8.
Turnaround perhaps, the Chinese 8-4 up, they needed this. Beautiful spin from Kuaiman down the line. That's a really, really difficult ball to try and counter because it was halfway down the table. If it was long, you're closer to the ball, but because it bounced quite shallowly and it's spinny, it's difficult to come in on that sort of ball. Hook serve,
9-5.
Nagasaki forcing an outright receive error. Wow. Ooh, a bit of feeling.
9-6.
And the Japanese girls can't help but smile. What a chop from SHI Xunyao that was. You don't see her doing that too often. Juicy Hyuk would have been proud of that chop.
Seven, 9.
Nine, 7 to Kuaiman and SHI Xunyao. Can the Japanese serve up some magic? Looks like KIHARA's going to go with the pendulum. And it's loaded with backspin. Good disguise on the serve. Kuaiman again with another receive error. These Japanese serves are very hard to read. Can she do the same thing again to tie it up at 9 apiece? Nagasaki's backhand. The backhand of the champion, 9-0. What a shot that is, so smooth and quick. Such a relaxed wrist and forearm. You need to have it. You can't play those sort of shots if you're tensed. Well, that's a clutch shot off the angle. Game point to the Chinese. They need this game to stay in the match, to stay in the final. Whoa, strawberry flick! And a side sweeping counter from Nagasaki. Bringing out the best table tennis in the tightest moments. Strawberry flick. And a hook serve this time. Slightly different placement and match point. Look at them talking to themselves. The Chinese, slightly different communication methods. Serving to stay in the final. SHI Xunyao. But they can't do it. Kuaiman misses the flick. And KIHARA adds the girls doubles title to the mixed doubles. And Nagasaki adds it to winning the junior singles. Smiles all around. The same cannot be said for the Chinese camp. But you'd love to see it. Well, everybody, it's been one heck of a day of table tennis. Here at the final day, we've got one more match remaining. It's the junior boys doubles final. I'd highly recommend you watch it because I can see it being a brilliant match. I'm your commentator, Fraser Riley. Stay tuned, we've got one more match to go, and it's going to be a firecracker.
Love 3-1. Five and there. Allow one. 7-4. Japan 1. 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the official and the winners of the Junior Girls Doubles event. The trophies, medal, and the official championships mascot will be presented by Mr. Nattawut Ruangwet, Deputy Governor of the Sport Authority of Thailand. Third place goes to Poland. Represented by Vakasin Anna and Vakasin Katarzyna. Also third place goes to France. Represented by Lut Kamil and Pawait Kritika. Runner-up goes to People's Republic of China. Represented by KUAIman and SHI Xunyao. Now, let's put our hands together for the NSDF 2019 ITTF World Junior Table Tennis Championships Junior Girls Doubles Event. Champion, Japan. Represented by KIHARA Miyuu and NAGASAKI Miyu. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn around to the screen and stand for the champions' national anthem.
Let's see how good the singing voices are of Nagasaki and KIHARA. Beautiful, this is what we like to see.
I would like to invite the official and players to come for a photo session. We now complete the awarding ceremony for the Junior Girls Double event.